Beyond the glitz and glamour lies Aretha Franklin's untold traumas. Revered as the Queen of Soul, she is one of the world's best-selling music artists, bearing her silent struggles for an extended period. Despite global sales surpassing 75 million records, few people know that her traumas were the profound source fueling her powerful and resonant music. Aretha Louise Franklin, born on March 25, 1942 in Memphis, Tennessee, was the daughter of Barbara and Clarence LaVaughn C.L. Franklin. Aretha's father not only served as a Baptist minister and circuit preacher, but also took on the role of her manager. Meanwhile, her mother was a skilled piano player and vocalist. This dynamic combination of her parents' talents served as a powerful inspiration for Aretha as she embarked on her remarkable musical journey. At age 5, her family significantly changed when C.L. Franklin relocated them to Detroit, Michigan. Little did the young girl know the unknown city held unforeseen horrors that awaited her. The Franklins' marriage was marred by challenges, primarily stemming from Mr. Franklin's infidelities, ultimately leading to their divorce when the legendary singer was just 6 years old. Her mother left for Buffalo, leaving her behind. Recollections of her mother, particularly during a summer visit to Buffalo, lingered briefly in Aretha's memories. However, these moments of connection were tragically cut short as her mother passed away when she was only 10 years old. Sadly, Aretha had to confront further hardships in the not-too-distant future. During this period, the music legend developed her piano skills by ear. Aretha's father, renowned for his emotionally charged sermons, earned the title "The Man with the $1 Million Voice." His compelling oratory skills translated into substantial income as he commanded thousands of dollars for delivering sermons in churches nationwide. The allure of his fame extended beyond the religious sphere, drawing visits to their home from a diverse array of celebrities. The spotlight that brought fame to one also ushered in challenges for another, leading Aretha to be pregnant at a vulnerable age, a misery that we will see later. Unfortunately, her formal education faced difficulties, and despite initially attending public school in Detroit and completing her first year at Northern High School, she was forced to leave her studies during the second year due to road trips. As a child, the Queen of R&B gained recognition for her soulful gospel singing at New Bethel Baptist Church in Detroit, where her father served as a minister. Acknowledging her talent, her father took on the manager role, including her in his gospel caravan tours, where she showcased her musical prowess in churches across different locales. Furthermore, he played a pivotal role in securing her first recording deal. However, the lifestyle made her the society's prey at such an age. She was sexually abused when she was 10 at one of her father's parties, and later became pregnant at the age of 12. In a handwritten will uncovered in 2019, Aretha Franklin disclosed that Edward Jordan was the father of her first child. In 1957, at the young age of 15, she had a second son. During that period, she had chosen to keep silent about her early pregnancies. Aretha's initial marriage with her husband, Theodore Ted White, was far from idyllic. She endured the pain of physical abuse from her husband on numerous occasions, with some incidents occurring in public view when she was just 18 years old. Aretha Franklin's third child, Ted White Jr., arrived in February 1964. Professionally recognized as Teddy Richards, he lent his guitar skills to support his mother's performances on stage. Even after having a child, the challenges within their marriage proved insurmountable. The troubled union lasted 8 years, ultimately reaching its conclusion in 1969. Despite basking in the spotlight, Aretha also grappled with personal struggles that led to her becoming an alcoholic. Despite these challenges, Aretha never publicly acknowledged her alleged battle with alcohol. Her agent Ruth Bowen said in a statement, "She had a habit of getting loaded before a performance. In no way did that help her singing. Aretha was big on denial. She didn't want to hear that. She had a drinking problem. It didn't matter how many falls she suffered, how many tickets she got, how many subpar performances. She gave due to inebriation. Her talent protected her. Even drunk, she could sing better than 99 out of 100 singers. Most people couldn't tell anything was wrong. Her struggles with alcohol likely began during her marriage, with one notable incident resulting in a fall on stage. Rolling Stone reported, at a show in Columbus, Georgia in May 1967, Franklin fell off the stage and broke her arm. Unfortunately, alcoholism was not her only addiction. The early stages of the singer's career were marked by significant challenges, encompassing financial struggles and emotional hurdles. At 18, she secured a recording contract with Columbia Records, yet success did not come immediately. By 1966, her contract with Columbia concluded, and she found herself in a difficult position as she owed the company money due to lower-than-expected record sales. Despite her challenges, there was a bright spot when the music icon signed with Atlantic Records, unleashing a string of hits from 1967 to early 1972. However, this success proved to be transient. The subsequent 7 years saw fewer noteworthy achievements for the iconic artist. During that time, her youngest son, Kekalf Cunningham, was born in April 1970. He is the offspring of her road manager, Ken Cunningham. On April 11, 1978, the Lady Soul entered into matrimony with actor Glyn Turman. Merely a year into their union, the relationship began to unravel in 1979, coinciding with the distressing event of Aretha's father being shot. It also impacted the relationship negatively. Unfortunately, the marriage proved to be another disappointment. The challenges escalated significantly, primarily attributed to the strain of maintaining a long-distance relationship, leading to their divorce in 1984. Nevertheless, Turman expressed that despite the divorce, they maintained a friendship, often engaging in conversations over the phone. He visited her before she died. Turman conveyed his sentiments about Aretha by expressing, "People think of her often as an iconic singer, an iconic performer, but they don't necessarily remember that she was a mother and a wife and someone's lover," he said. "There was that part that I'm glad I got to know about." In 1979, while the renowned singer was performing in Las Vegas, her father, C.L., faced a tragic incident, being shot twice at point-blank range in his Detroit home. Despite 6 months at Henry Ford Hospital and remaining in a coma, C.L. was eventually relocated back home with around-the-clock nursing care. Aretha returned to Detroit in late 1982 to actively participate in her father's care, a commitment that persisted until his passing in 1984. The iconic musician always expressed gratitude for her father, acknowledging him for introducing her to the music industry. In an interview with Time, she stated, "I was around 8 or 9. My dad asked me to sing that day. Had he not been a minister, he could very well have been a great singer. I really didn't want to sing, but he heard the possibilities and continued to encourage me. And thank God he did." Widely celebrated as a remarkable singer and musician, Aretha Franklin earned accolades for her vocal flexibility. Her vocal prowess, characterized as a powerful mezzo-soprano voice, received widespread acclaim. The famous singer garnered numerous accolades throughout her illustrious career, including an impressive collection of 18 Grammy Awards out of 44 nominations. Notably, she clinched the first 8 awards for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance consecutively from 1968 to 1975. Her achievements include the esteemed Grammy Award for Living Legend and the Lifetime Achievement Award. The Queen of Soul grappled with weight-related challenges for an extended period. In 1974, she successfully shed 40 pounds through a very low-calorie diet and sustained her new weight until the close of the decade. Experiencing another weight loss in the early 1990s, she later saw some fluctuations. Along with alcoholism, she was a chain smoker for a very long time. Franklin quit smoking in 1992. She openly admitted in 1994 that smoking had been messing with my voice, and although her weight initially increased after quitting smoking, by 2003 she remarked that it had ballooned. When emotional wounds proved insufficient, the superstar silently endured another tragedy for years. Aretha chose to maintain privacy regarding her health struggles, silently contending with cancer in the later stages of her life. Presumably diagnosed with the tumor in 2010, Aretha publicly acknowledged health issues as she abruptly cancelled months' worth of scheduled appearances. "I don't have to talk about my health with anybody other than my doctors," she said in an interview at that time. A recently discovered will, reportedly authored by the singer, alluded to a mass on the pancreas. Her official cause of death was confirmed by her oncologist as advanced pancreatic cancer of the neuroendocrine type. The celebrated singer departed from the world on August 16, 2018, at the age of 76.